Haiti is a failed state. Make them explain it. If they can't explain it, then it is a label to justify greater foreign control people. Okay? When people say Haiti is a failed state, my first response is simple. Explain how it became one. Don't stop at the label and expect everyone to accept it without question. Every crisis has a history. Every history has decision that shaped it. Haiti did not wake up one morning in its current condition. If you want to talk about the outcome, then you should also be willing to discuss the process. Explain the historical timeline instead of repeating a slogan. Explain the political decision, the foreign involvement, the economic pressure, the security challenges. Explain why so many outside powers have been involved in Haiti's affairs for over decades. Explain what worked, what failed, who benefit from those decisions. Labels without a context tell only part of the story. Explain why Haiti has experienced repeated foreign intervention throughout its modern history. If intervention was intended to stabilize the country, people are justifying it and asking what the long term result have been. It is reasonable to examine whether those efforts achieved their goals. If they did not, people should be allowed to question why similar approaches continue to be proposed. Honest evaluation requires more than repeating old assumption. Explain the flow of weapon into Haiti. Explain how heavy armed groups obtain sophisticated firearm and ammunition. Explain what route those weapons take and how they invaded enforcement. Explain how profit from illegal trafficking. These are legitimate questions that deserve serious investigation. Explain the responsibility of Haiti's own leadership alongside the role of the international actors. Haiti challenges have multiple causes and reduce them to a simple explanation oversimplify a complex reality. Accountability should apply to anyone who has experienced influence. That includes domestic institutions, foreign government alike. Honest discussion, recognize complexity instead of avoiding it. When people hear the phrase failed state, many also wonder what policies might follow. They ask whether the language is being used simply as a description or whether it is also used to support additional foreign involvement. That is a legitimate subject for public debate. People have the right to examine both language and the policy proposed connected to it. Critical thinking should also come before acceptance. Some critics argue that the failed state label can become a political tool. They believe it may be used to justify increased international influence over countries' affairs. Others disagree, argue that it is simply a description term. Both perspectives should be discussed openly rather than assumed. Public debate benefit from evidence instead of slogan. From me, failed state is a slogan because they're not telling you how you got there. It's just a slogan for bigger, greater foreign intervention. There's already a heavy footprint. Any greater footprint, we might as well hand it to them on a platter and throw the people out. Basically, that's where we're at right now. It's just pure asinine. Pure asinine. These people are saying they don't even understand what they're doing. People should ask who benefits, who defines success and failure. They should ask whose standards are being applied. They should ask whether the same standards are constantly used around the world. They should ask who gained political influence from those definitions. These questions are essential in any serious discussion. History matters because it provides a context. Haiti has experienced occupation, intervention, sanction, political crisis, natural disaster. Ignoring that history creates an incomplete picture. Looking only at today's problem without examining yesterday's decision leaves important questions unanswered. Context is not an excuse, it is an explanation. It is reasonable to ask whether repeated intervention has produced lasting stability. If similar approach have been tied, tried many times, people naturally want to know what lessons are learned. If mistakes were made, those mistakes should be acknowledged. If policy failed, they should be reevaluated. Accountability strengthened. Critics often argue that outside advice has not always matched condition on the ground. They question whether policy design abroad truly reflect Haitian reality. They ask whether local voice receive enough attention. Those are fair questions in any international partnership. Sustainability solution usually require local leadership. Economic influence is another subject worth examining. People should ask how international finance decisions affect Haiti's development. They should ask who benefit from a major economic arrangement. They should ask whether Haitian communities have meaningful input into decision affecting economic decisions deserving transparency. The conversation should not ignore Haitian agency. Haitians are not merely observers in their own history. Their voice, experience, and ideas should remain central to the discussion about the country's future. Outside analysts should never replace local perspective. Respect begins by listening. Languages shape perception. Once a country is repeatedly described with a particular label, that description can influence how outsiders view it. Word Words affect public opinion and policy. That is why careful language matter. Precision is always better than oversimplification. Every nation deserves to have its history examined fairly. Haiti should not be reduced to a headline or stereotype. It it has a complex history resistance alongside hardship, recognizing that complexity leads to better understanding. Simplistic narratives rarely resolve difficult problems. People should question narrative regardless of who present them. Government, international organizations, media outlet, commentaries all deserve scrutiny. Healthy skepticism is part of informed citizenship. Asking a question is not the same as rejecting every answer. It is part of seeking truth. If someone insists that Haiti simply is a failed state, ask them to explain the evidence behind their conclusion. Ask them what historical facts they consider. Ask them what role domestic and international actors play. Ask them what alternative did they examine. Serious claims deserve serious explanation. Public discussion should focus on facts, evidence, and accountability. Emotional rhetoric alone cannot resolve Haiti's challenge. Neither can repeat the same phrase without analysts. Better conversation begin with better question. Better question often leads to better policy. Ultimately, Haiti's future should be determined by Haitians themselves. International cooperation can be valuable when it respects sovereignty, transparency, local leadership, respect the land is theirs, respect that resource belongs to them, respect they have the right to make decision about where they go in the future, respect a win is a win, and respect that land is paid for via slavery, via revolution, via indemnity, via occupation, via loans and debts, via 18 intervention, and of course their kids booty hole paid for it. And of course they were sliced up like livestock, their organs shipped to well developed. I mean, their place is paid for. Turn your TV set and type in their names. You can see what. Type in the word. What do you see? That's a form of payment too. That place is paid on in full, and these people need to leave Haiti alone. They ain't got a solution. Y'all ain't got the answer. Y'all ain't got the answer. Y'all ain't got the answer. Y'all keep making it worse. Leave the place alone. Leave the people alone. Because y'all ain't got the answers. Y'all don't have the answers. If you had the answer, you would have offered it a long time ago. 18 intervention show. You ain't got the answer. So, when you hear the phrase failed state, don't stop at the label. Ask for the history. Ask for the evidence. Ask who made the decision. Who Don't accept the risk. Mm-mm. Who made a decision? That organ harvesting infrastructure. Where did that come from? That was a robust one, boy, in the terrain. It's still there. It's alive and it's kicking and it's untouchable. Yeah, who bought that over there? Failed state clicked it. And all them buddy hell, buddy. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's factual. That's what y'all did in these interventions. With buddy hell, 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 buddy, 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 buddy. Oh, and then also brothel houses. I'm gonna keep saying that too. The orphanage, they ain't nothing but brothel houses. That's that good intervention they're giving over there. You know what I'm saying? But make a long story short, this fair state, nothing but a slogan. Fair state slogan for greater foreign meddling. I don't get it. They're already there. What? I don't get it. I really don't get it. People that don't have a solution. People that's literally threw all themselves in their way and blocking our progress. I'm like, man, get out the way, man. Y'all are the problem here, man. You ain't got a solution unless it's booty hole, booty hole, booty hole, organ harvest, booty hole, booty hole, booty hole. I mean, yeah, y'all international cats winning, and them boys sick about them booty hole, and them boys sick about them organ harvest. Them boys sick when it comes to the booty hole. Them boys sick when it comes to the organ hole. Damn, them boys sick. Them boys tell all kind of lies for them booty hole, booty hole, booty hole. I'm gonna keep saying it. Here's what it is, man. Chop it up like deuces. Please like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm not gonna stop saying it, cause that's what they did. They booty hole. Those brothel house they running down there, non-Haitian brothel house. Those are orphanage. I'm gonna keep saying it. The truth is the truth, and the truth needs to be said. What is these cats about? These cats want free access. Booty hole, booty hole, booty hole, organ. That's basically, and then they also want access to the resource line. Ain't shit they talking about got a goddamn thing to do with something called Haitian. Y'all better get that through your head. Ain't got nothing to do with them. Ain't got nothing to do with the goddamn place they call Haiti. But booty hell, them boys sick. Them internationals, ooh, they sick, they sick, they sick. Them boys sick. Them boys sick. Oh, them boys sick. And the crazy thing about them being that damn sick here, they bought the collar 3 months of the year. There's a collar breakout. They ain't never clean the collar. They spend 6 years lying to the planet. And then after 6 years lying to the planet, and they be like, all right, we caught red-handed. Help me clean it. Cause we are the earthling. They favorite song. We are the earthling bullshit. 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 They favorite. We are the earthling bullshit. We are the earthling bullshit. Internationals. We are the earthling bullshit. Now you stop with your tool over there. Call we are the earthling bullshit. NGOs bullshit because not one red penny, not one red cents. Woo, them boys sick. Them boys sick. Them boys sick. Please like and subscribe. They ain't fooling me. I see right through their asses, right through them, like as if they want right through their tail. All they want is to justify greater foreign intermeddling and control. I'm like, y'all already there. Shit. What y'all want? Y'all, nah. Y'all need to respect this sovereignty, man. Y'all need to respect this win here, man. Learn to respect the sovereignty, man. Learn to respect the win here. Learn to read the goddamn constitution of the place. All right. Please like and subscribe. Bye.